Let me get some volume on this thing. There we go. Now I think we in there. Did I start the stream or am I doing it right?
Benson and Binghamton, Nevada's law firm.
Because you never know. Sometimes I might mess up. Oh shoot. Did another one come up?
Sometimes.
Alright, whatever. Check it out. So it says, what would you do? Speaking in terms of Pharrell Williams' cousin, it says grand jurors clear Virginia Beach officers who shot and killed Pharrell Williams' cousin. Outrage activist says Lynch was licensed gun owner and he was protecting himself. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast because I know some shenanigans on this. I gotta see what's going on with this one. Yeah.
I might mess up.
Congratulations to TZ Von, Savage, and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to play.
Keep it P, man. From the P Mountain itself. The Bishop John Magic Wand, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. You dig? Church.
Thank you for being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P. That's P the Ghost LOXD Block. And congratulations once again, TZ Vaughn, Savage, and Jay Lava. Love is love. Go Soldier Soul.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
Yeah. Okay, now we don't need it twice. We don't need it twice. We don't need it twice.
Congratulations.
Not twice, dog.
Savage and Jay Lava for their 500th
Boom. Okay.
episode.
My bad. I was trying to get the thing out to the people. Y'all know what I be doing, man. This is good morning, Mom. It's Keep It P podcast where we take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I am not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. Which is where when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war. What's up, Nightfall? How you doing, sir? We finna go in on this little Pharrell Williams thing because what I don't want to hear is, and this might have to be a raw too, because I can't necessarily say what I want to say on here. But what I will say is, I don't want to hear somebody all of a sudden now trying to be an activist because their cousin didn't get no justice. That's all I'm saying. It says a special grand jury in Virginia Beach has found no probable cause to charge a local police officer with killing of the singer Pharrell Williams' 25-year-old cousin. See, now look how they try to frame that. He said, chill, man. Spend time with the fam and Unc yesterday. Peace. First time. What's going on, brother? It says, despite not having a body camera during the fatal shooting, the grand jury believed that the cop was justifiable and defending himself. On March 25th, Officer Solomon D. Simmons III charged his firearm 3 times and killed Donovan Lynch at the scene of the disturbance near the beachfront. It says Simmons, who appeared to be a black officer himself, arrived on the scene in the incident after the alert that there was a shooting going on the oceanfront parking lot. Simmons was told that several people were injured and a minimum one woman was dead. The officer testified he saw Lynch with a gun and that he appeared to be aiming the weapon at the crowd and other off-duty cops. Okay. The grand jury agreed Simmons demonstrated an act of justifiable self-defense on himself and others. The city issued the following statement about the ruling. During the news conference announced decision, Virginia Beach Commonwealth attorney Colin Stoll showed a select footage of the day. He shared videos from the body cams of police on deck showing what happened before and after Lynch was shot. In one of the recordings, Simmons is heard saying, "I shot him." However, he did not show footage from Simmons' body camera because it was turned off during the shooting for some unknown reason. I bet. I bet it was an unknown reason there, bro. All right. Stoll stated that there were numerous people in the parking lot when Officer Simmons saw Mr. Lynch starting to come up with the firearm. So it was not only just whether, and it goes on, he says, end quote. So it is not only just whether the weapon was pointed at Officer Simmons, it was also our people in the parking lot at risk, he continued. Stoll was also allowed a recording of the witness statement to be played. The witness stated that he saw Lynch cock his gun before being shot by Simmons. Yeah, that's what I want to know. What's the unknown reason? Cheyenne, you done tapped in before? If not, you gotta tell me where you're from now, because you're family now. It was that after Lynch is alleged to have yelled out, "I'm shot," the grand jury reportedly found Lynch never pointed his weapon at Simmons. Gary McCullen, a local minister and activist, painted a different picture with some additional nuances. Police described the parking lot scene as a war zone with a shooting that resulted in 9 people being shot. The incident did not involve Lynch, McCullen argues, and that Lynch was a licensed gun owner who stepped out into the war zone and took cover with his gun with the intent of protecting himself. Instead, the focus appeared to be on tarnishing Lynch's character like they do all the time. The Second Amendment applies to everyone, McCullen said. If you're a licensed gun carrier with a weapon and you hear 50 shots go off and you have one on you, which you are legally right to have, what do you do? Okay, I see how they frame this article. Virginia Beach City Councilman Aaron Ross echoed McCullen's thoughts to the Daily Beast. "I can only think about that night with all those gunshots going off. I'm really hiding behind the bush. I'm going to have my weapon out protecting myself as well," he said. Well, you know what that is. They ain't when you're black, you ain't supposed to protect yourself. You're supposed to just lay down and take it. That's what it is. It's you're supposed. They don't expect people. They don't expect black people to keep practice their Second Amendment right. They've never been comfortable with that. Lynch's famous cousin. Here we go. Lynch's famous cousin, Grammy Award winner Pharrell, canceled his Something in the Water festival in Virginia Beach this past October because of police-involved shooting. The city reached out to the celebrity, hoping he would reconsider, but that was not the case. The Happy charted topping penned public letter to lift the city and it had toxic energy, and he wanted a federal probe into the killing. A federal probe. See, listen, I'm not mad at Cuz using his celebrity, to further his cousin shit. I'm mad at Cuz not using his celebrity to further black shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I kind of knew that was gonna happen too. Now all of a sudden, nigga, you wanna be an activist and you so involved, but you skipping your big hat ass around here talking about I'm happy. Anyway. He further wrote, "I wish the same energy I felt for Virginia Beach leadership upon losing the festival would have been similarly channeled following the loss of my relative's life." That's all you gonna say? That's it. And look, he's still skipping and dancing. You know he ain't about to say no real B1 shit, like call it what it actually really was, if that's the case. He's such a puss. He don't even want to get involved like that. He just speaking lightly on the shit. With the bunny tail. He's a buster. Anyway. He almost could have got the Kuna Matata hour because he done said some sus coon shit. Matter of fact, Pharrell Williams was one of the first people talking about with the Stop the Asian Hate videos and shit. I said, I remember you, Pharrell. I remember that shit, cuz. All right, so listen. I'm about to do it like 3 or 4 stories in a row because I got some shit to do today. But I cannot deny y'all this information. So I'm just finna have to roll it out like I did yesterday. Yesterday I came in and I hit you with the 3-piece, pow, pow, pow. I'm about to hit you with something similar. I'm gonna just go on a quick little Keep It P marathon. Make sure that you say it with your damn chest with one of the hottest t-shirts in the land. We got sweaters, we got hats, bucket hats like this Keep It P bucket hat. This Keep It P bucket hat is raw. I'm telling you, if you ain't got a Keep It P bucket hat, I don't know what's wrong with you. If you ain't keeping the P on the keep it, if you ain't got a no anti-black racism bucket hat, I don't know what's wrong with you. The hats is fire, the shirts is fire, your mom's fire too, nigga. Just so you know, cuz. I'm always gangbanging this shit at breakfast. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Y'all know the drill. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. And I got to give you the skills to pay the bills. One day you will understand. But right now, just take these commercials.
Music cheesy.
Ways for you to run my cash. Check bring it back. Bring it back like I took it from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang
First time,
line.
brother. Good to see you, brother.
Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it.
Brother. I say brother.
Just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was fate, it was fate. I was in the image and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'm a change.
Yeah, I'm an animal. Red gorilla. I eat your dog. Your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew. Standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, getting to it. What's the plan? C, throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on.
Music cheesy.